was walking down the street the other day wearing a lot of flannel, like you do. This guy comes right up to me. He says, "Hey, buddy, 1993 called, and they want their style back." And I said, "Really? Warn them about 9/11! Critiquing my fashion is not the best use of your time-traveling phone!" He beat the shit out of me. He's like, "Quick, call me 2 hours ago and tell me to take a different way to work. Call me 15 years ago and tell me to start doing push-ups." So whoever played slap bass on the Law and Order theme song is probably still getting pussy out of that. Probably walks around parties being like, "Hi, my name is Nicholas." Or as you know me, "Mom, mom, 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 mom." They're like, "That's why you've been carrying that bass around all night." It's like, "Listen, baby. In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. But in my apartment tonight, it's all good. You be Stabler, I'll be Ice-T." What does that mean? "You ever read my fan fiction?" Bum, 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 bum. What are we doing with our lives? Sorry, I got the cord stuck on the stage. I'm gonna try to yank it out. Everyone stick with me. All right, well, if you ever wondered how weak I am, take a step back. No, well, turns out there's gonna be a wire under that stage for the rest of our lives. That's how that works. Until the fucking sun runs into the earth, that wire. So, the Olympics just happened. Please hold your applause. Please. You may not have heard about them. They kept them pretty low-key. But the Olympics just happened. What I like is it happened in Russia, Sochi, Russia. And all these media folks, these reporters, couldn't stop talking about how poor and desolate Russia is. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking Russia. What? Why did you fly to Russia and then find yourself surprised when you were surrounded by Russia? Here's how tough Russia is. If you opened a Russian cookbook and one of the recipes called for a block of concrete, you wouldn't be that surprised. Boil water, put in concrete, shoot self in face. Serves 6. That's a recipe for tiramisu. This is fucking true. Here's how hardcore Russia is. There are places in Russia so cold, if you go walking outside, your saliva will freeze into icicles and cut up the inside of your mouth. That is why you don't go to war with Russia. Never attack a country that is already under attack by its own mouth. Invade France. They have cheese with every meal. They got shit to live for. They will surrender. You put a gun to a Russian's face, it goes, "Get away or my mouth will destroy your gun." Would you like some tiramisu? Boom! So Russia's pretty fucked up. That's racism we can all go with, right? That's fine. What a weird life we're living right now. So, you ever have a fart? Woman in the front row goes, "Did he just say fart?" Did you fucking think it was Chicago Philharmonic or some shit? Well, I did not buy a ticket to fart. If someone is not reading Proust, I am out. I am done. I will not have this. You fart. Don't you fucking... Next time, that's a good, guys, ladies, earmuffs. Guys, here's a tip. Let's say you're at the club. Which I think is what you call black clubs. I don't know. I don't go to them. There's no way they won't think I'm a cop. I have two looks. I look like an undercover cop, or more accurately, I look like the other side of every internet argument you've ever had. That's my fucking look. Every time you've seen a YouTube comment fucking arguing about which generation of Power Rangers was better and they called Obama a faggot for no reason. Turbo was the best Power Rangers. Also, Obama is Illuminati faggot. What? This was on a John Denver song. What is he talking about? You imagine a guy like me just typing, be like, he's posted a YouTube comment every minute except for this 5-minute chunk. That must have been while his Hot Pocket was fucking cooking. Dumb shit was I talking about? Farts. So you ever have a fart? Let me finish. You ever have a fart that smells so bad you Google bowel cancer? I have. Because one time I, by myself, ordered $26 worth of Taco Bell. I was also impressed. You order that much Taco Bell, they give you free cinnamon twists and the keys to the manager's car. $26. And that was back when you get a fucking burrito for like 69 cents. Sidebar, here's all you need to know about the quality of Taco Bell food. They'll sell you a burrito for 69 cents and they're making a profit. Think about that shit. I don't know what they're fucking putting in those burritos. I didn't know beans had hoofs and assholes, but apparently. And I ate $26 of it. I know. Because apparently I wanted to treat my colon like it owed me money. I wanted to fucking pretend like my digestive system was the pawn shop owner in Pulp Fiction. I was Marcellus Wallace, and the chalupas and soft tacos were the pliers and blowtorches I used to go medieval on some motherfuckers! Pooped blood, that's what I'm saying. Take a moment to appreciate. It's Thursday, and you room full of strangers just laughed at a weird-looking man say the word pooped blood. It's a school night, and you guys are in a dark basement laugh. That's your life right now. I don't know what to do, but fucking think about that shit. Ain't that the fucking truth? What a weird thing. That's not true. I've lied occasionally. I tell women I have a vasectomy, or try to convince women I have a foot-long penis, which is why I'm on the new dating site, baddepthperception.com. What? Now you're laughing at that! Strange man just thought up baddepthperception.com. That's gotta be a fucking website. If it's not, someone buy it from me and I'll not pay you back. What were we talking about? Okay, so, can I tell you guys a story from my life? A personal story? Thank you. When I was younger, like 19, I went to a Nickelback concert. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! When you fucking tell people that like you went to a Nickelback concert, it must be what it's like to be like a former Ugandan warlord who has to confess his crimes or some shit. They're like, you don't understand. It was the culture of the time. I was a teenager in Central Illinois in the early aughts. Like, which is what only people from Central Illinois fucking call it. Everyone else is like Southern Illinois. Which is like fucking everything, I don't know, below Roosevelt is fucking Southern Illinois, you assholes. I was from Central Illinois. And the only thing you could listen to as a teenager in Central Illinois was Nickelback, the Insane Clown Posse, or the sound of your meth lab exploding. Those were your fucking options. I think I chose okay, given the assortment. So I'm there with this girl who I'm with, right? And she starts crowd surfing at one point, right? She's fucking crowd surfing. And this dude, he does this fucking move. Don't do this. Guys, write this in your notebook and put a fucking Ghostbusters X circle and cross through it because it's a bad fucking move. Here's what he does. She's coming up, like, over him. He fucking reaches around and straight up rubs her pussy through the fucking jeans while she's crowd surfing. Which I am against. I do not care for it. And I spin this man around, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He looks at me and goes, hey man, I thought it was cool. Which I think would hold up in court. I don't know. And that's when I look down and I see his shirt. He's wearing a shirt that says, 20 things to do with a pussy. And it's just like drawings of a cat having unfortunate things done to it. Like getting sprayed with a hose and it says, get it wet. Like, I just met you, and already I know everything there is to know about you. You have a truck and several guns, all of which you've named. Your favorite beer is, and I quote, domestic, faggot! And your last words are gonna be, like hell I won't! And I was about to tell him that, but then fucking Nickelback launched into Leader of Men, an amazing track off their first record. And I don't know if saying, I'm really into early Nickelback is the most hipster thing of all time, or least. But that's a good fucking track. You guys gotta pick that up. I feel like when I told you I went to a Nickelback concert, you guys were like, well, time to get a beer. I don't care what this fucking blue collar asshole. What's your opinion on minorities, fucker? The answer is, they're all good. You know what I'm saying. High five.
High five.
Boom! The black girl's cool with it. You all were wrong. You were wrong. What? Some people do comedy. I morally judge the audience. And you all have failed. I have one more stupid thing to say, then I'm gonna get the fuck off the stage and your headliners. Who's excited for your fucking headliner tonight, guys? She is fucking hysterical. She's gonna be good. So speaking of women, I had a bad time masturbating the other day. Hard to believe, I agree. Here's what happened. I was watching this one clip, but it took me so long to finish, my computer went into sleep mode. Which meant all of a sudden I could see my reflection. It was a very sobering moment. My glasses were at the bridge of my nose like a disapproving schoolmarm. I had 3 chins. Each of my chins had 3 different chins. My whole fucking torso looked like a shedded cat that ran over some pudding. And every time I jerked my little dick, it sent reverberations through my body fat like the cup of water in Jurassic Park. So I've got to Google community colleges to get my fucking life together. You guys have been great, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much.
All right, how awesome was that? That's Collin Bullock. And every time I hear Collin, man, I'm always just like, man, comedians, we are weird as shit. That is.